Hello everyone, my name is Neo Jaspalyer with my partner Dave Undang and we are the presenters of Region 10. Region 10 or the Northern Mindanao region in Tagalog Hilagang Mindanao, Cebuano Amihanang Mindanao or in Maranao, Pangutaraan Mindanao is an administrative region in the Philippines designated as Region 10. It comprises five provinces which is Bukidnon, Camiguin, Misamis Oriental, Misamis Occidental, and Lanao del Norte, and two cities classified as highly urbanized, all occupying the north-central part of Mindanao Island and the island province of Camiguin. The regional center is Cagayan de Oro. Lanao del Norte was transferred to northern Mindanao from Region 12, then called Central Mindanao, by virtue of Executive Order Number 36 in September 2001. It has two highly urbanized cities, Cagayan de Oro and Iligan, that are administered independently from any province. The province are further subdivided into seven component cities and 84 municipalities. Camiguin is also known as the ancestral homecoming. Camiguin is an island province in the Philippines located in the Bohol Sea, about 10 kilometers off the northern coast of Mindanao. It is geographically part of Region 10, the northern Mindanao region of the country, and formerly a part of Misamis Oriental Province. The the history of Camiguin is derived from the native word kamagong, a species of the ebony. Ang kamagong is mura ni siya og katong ang bungag niya kay mura og ganang chico, ang color din. Ang Camiguin is called as the ancestral homecoming because the explorers Ferdinand Magellan and Miguel Lopez de Legazpi landed in Camiguin in 1521 and 1565. Respectively, the first major Spanish settlement established in 1617 was called Catadman or known as Catarman. Camiguin is famous for its tourist spots like White Island, Mantigi Island, Mount Hibuk-Hibuk, and the recently cleared National Heritage Sites, the Bunbun Church Ruins and the Sun King Cemetery. Although a booming tourist destination, Camiguin Island maintains its rural charm. Let's move on to the culture and tradition in Camiguin. Uh, First one is the Lanzones. The province of Camiguin is known to many as the home of Lanzones Festival rather. The province of Camiguin is known to many as the home of the sweetest lanzones in the Philippines. As a way to honor the bounty harvest of the lanzones fruit, Lanzones Festival is celebrated annually every third week of October. Camiginons prize their cultural heritage. This is reflected by the renewed interest in their traditional arts and crafts. Folk dances such as Spanish dance, pangdango sa ilaw, and tinikling, all of which are showcased during annual events such as the Lanzones Festival, have become a major tourist attraction. The people of Camiguin are called Camiginons. They are fun-loving, deeply religious, friendly, hospitable, and very hardworking people. Most of them trace their roots to Bohol and Cebu. In fact, the Camiguin culture is a mixture of of both Boholano and Cebuano culture, which is both colorful and creative. Let's move on to the food and beverages in Camiguin. First one is the Pastel de Camiguin. Pastel de Camiguin, or simply pastel, is a Filipino soft bun with yamaw filling. The name is derived from Spanish pastel. Pastel is a heirloom recipe originally conceived by Eliamor Popera Jose and the members of her family in Camiguin. Second one is the sorol. Sorol is a famous chicken recipe from Camiguin. Sorol is similar to tinolang manok, but the only difference is that sorol have gata or coconut milk, which gives creaminess to the dish. The third one is the kiping. Kiping is one of unique delicacy found at Camiguin. It is made from dried sweet potatoes, grounded, mixed with water, then fried. Is big as a medium-sized plate drizzled with latik, a sweet caramelized coconut sauce, but not so sweet, which tastes like flat, sweet kropek. Lanzones ice cream. or the main ingredient of this ice cream is lanzones. And the last one is lechon de camiguin with perfectly crispy skin and soft tender meat that has the right amount of fat to soak up all the flavors of the herbs and spices used to marinate it. And let's move on to the tourist attraction in Camiguin. First one is the Katibawasan Falls. Katibawasan Falls measures about 250 feet high. The waterfall pours down towards a green plunge pool which is quite refreshing, where tourists can swim and enjoy the splash of water from the waterfalls. The second one is the Tawasan Falls. Tawasan Falls is a gorgeous waterfall surrounded by lush greenery. It's located on along the Luok River. The water here is great for swimming as it's blue, clear, and cool. Third one is the Mantigi Island. Mantigi is a small island located about 3.5 kilometers or 2.2 mi off the coast of volcanic island province of Camiguin province in the Philippines, also known as Magsaysay Island. It is about 4 hectares or 9.9 acres of greenery fringed with a gleaming white beach of powdery coral sand fishing village until the government prohibited any locals from residing therein and declared the island a protected area and sanctuary for sea turtles. And the fourth one is the Mount Hibok-Hibok. Mount Hibok-Hibok, or also known as the Katarman volcano, it is one of the active volcanoes in the country and part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. The Ring of Fire is a region around much of the rim of the Pacific Ocean where many volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occur. And the next one is the walkway to the old volcano and stations of cross. The walkway to the old volcanoes and stations of the cross are laid out in a stairway ascending all the way up to the top where the old volcano is located. And the next one, the sixth one is the Giant Clam Sanctuary and White Beach. The Giant Clam Sanctuary is located in the small fishing village of Kantaan in Ginsiliban, Camiguin. It was established in 1977 by a non-government organization called Kabila Giant Clam. And the seventh one is the Camiguin Island and the Golden Sunset Beach. Kada hapon dire ang kani siya nga tourist attraction is kada hapon is kanang ang sunset na makita diri mura siya kanang gold. Then the the next one is the Bura Suda Water Swimming Pool. Bura Soda Water Pool is the only soda water pool in the country which is filled with soda water instead of water. And second to the last is the Mount Vulcan. Mount Vulcan is an inactive volcano situated between the boundary of Mambahaw and Katarman town at Camigin's west side. And the last one is the Binangawan Falls. The waterfalls are named for the Bisayan word bangaw, which means the rainbow that strongly claim its namesake as the Rainbow Falls. So let's move on to the accommodations in Camiguin. If you want to visit Camiguin, here are some accommodations. First one is the Bintana sa Paraiso. This is a 3-star hotel, and Hotel Ago Resort and Noviao Hotel is a 5-star hotel. Let's move on to Bukidnon. Bukidnon is a province in the Philippines situated in the northern Mindanao region, occupying the northern central section of Mindanao. Its capital is the city of Malaybalay. Bukidnon is a landlocked plateau bounded in the north by Misamis Oriental, in the south by North Cotabato and Davao del Sur, in the cast by Agusan del Sur and Davao del Norte, and in the west by Lanao del Sur. It has a total land area of 829,378 hectares. There are two important landmarks in Bukidnon: Mount Kitanglad and Pulangi River. Mount Kitanglad rises 9,696 feet and is one of the highest peaks in Mindanao. Pulangi River, on the other hand, traverses the northern the northern and southern part of the province towards the Rio Grande de Mindanao. Ang Bukidnon is also known as the progressive agriculture-based economy sa kuan na siya kanang ilado sila sa agriculture. Then ang Bukidnon is also known as the fruit and vegetable basket of Mindanao. Ang Bukidnon is also known as the pineapple capital of the world. Bukidnon is mostly known for its agriculture economy. It is home to the world's biggest pineapple plantation, boasting a classic golf course dating back to 1928, ranging from 1,600 to 2,200 feet. The pineapple plantation covers an area of 23,000 hectares that includes the municipalities of Manolo Fortic. The history of Bukidnon became a regular province of September 1, 1914 by virtue of the creation of the Department of Mindanao and Sulu. Finally, on March 10, 1917, under Act 2711, the province was officially created and called the Province of Bukidnon. And let's move to the food and beverages in Bukidnon. First one is the binaki. Binaki or pintos. Pintos is a type of steamed corn sweet tamales. They are distinctively wrapped in corn husks and are commonly sold as pasalubong and street food in northern Mindanao. The second one is the potomaya. The snack includes white and purple rice and fresh coconut milk combined with ginger and sugar. It cooks in a constant simmer. Once it's cold, it is wrapped in banana leaves or served in plates. The third one is the sinuglaw. Sinuglaw is a dish composed of grilled pork belly and fish ceviche. This can be considered as a main dish or an appetizer. The name sinuglaw was derived from two famous cooking methods in the Visayas and Mindanao areas. Sugba, meaning to grill, and kinilaw, which means to cook by soaking in vinegar or citric acid. And the fourth one is the pigok fish. Pigik and lodong are both riverine and seasonal fish. They are catadromous in nature and migrate to the sea to breed, and it is during the breeding season that they are caught by fishermen. And the last one is the ostrich. Ostrich meat. Ostrich meat is a red meat similar in color and taste to beef. However, it is lower in fat, grams per serving compared to chicken and turkey, and much lower in fat and cholesterol than beef. Most of all the meat from an ostrich comes from the leg, thigh, and back. And let's move on to the tourist attractions in Bukidnon. First one is the Mount Kitanglag. Mount Kitanglag is an inactive volcano located in the Kitanglag Mountain. It is the fourth highest mountain in the Philippines and has approximate height of 2,899 meters. Mount Dulang-Dulang, or the second one attraction is a Mount Dulang-Dulang, dubbed by Filipino mountaineers as D2, and also known as Mount Katanglag, as the highest elevation peak in the Kitanglag mountain elevation, 2,941 meter. Elevation is distance above sea level. Sea level. And the third one is Kaamulan Park. Kaamulan Park is a 500-hectare tree park consisting of educational, scientific, and heritage parks. Fourth one is the Lake Apo. Lake Apo is a crater lake in Barangay Ginuyuran in the city of Valencia in Bukidnon province in the Philippines. It is located in hilly area about 640 meters or 2,100 feet in elevation. And the fifth one is the Mount Capistrano. Mount Capistrano is popular for hikers during the sunrise for its gorgeous panoramic views. Next one is the Mount Kalatungan. Mount Kalatungan is one of the highest mountains in the Philippines, reaching 2,824 meter. And next one is the Musuan Peak. Musuan, also known as Kalayo or Far Mountain, is an isolated, low grass covered and andesitic to